Hey, it's Carly. I want to share with you a couple of ways that you can best support your beginning and struggling readers with blending sounds to read words. I'm going to go over 2 different types of blending strategies that you can implement in your instruction tomorrow to help your learners be successful readers. Many times you'll see students blending by really segmenting. They break apart the sounds in a very choppy way, like ah, mat. Now, that segmenting or breaking apart and leaving that gap between the sounds, it makes it difficult, especially for those that are going to struggle with understanding the concept of blending and being able to blend the sounds together. Now, let's get started with those strategies to help. The first strategy we're going to cover today is continuous blending. Continuous blending is the strategy that I recommend you use from the get-go when you're modeling and teaching blending sounds to read words. But with continuous blending, you elongate the sounds and blend them to where they are connected seamlessly with one another. There's no pause in between each sound. For example, in the word mat, you would model it as mat, mat. The sounds seamlessly blend together. Now, this is great because it helps students understand the concept of blending sounds and it allows them to blend as they read. So if they get to that word in a sentence like I sat on the mat, they would say I sat on the mat. That helps that process be a lot quicker and smoother. Here's a quick video clip of a student using continuous blending. Okay, ready? Hold your sounds. Go. Great job. Keep going.
Egg.
Good job. Great job holding those sounds. Now, there's a couple of things that go with this. Continuous blending is the easiest when you're using continuous sounds. Continuous sounds are ones that can be elongated, but not all the sounds in our language are continuous. If you're not quite sure which sounds are continuous and which ones are not, let me explain. Some sounds can be elongated, like which means I can hold them until my breath goes out. Then there are stop sounds, which the sound stops, like b, d, k, t. All of those are stop sounds. Those cannot be elongated. So all the sounds that you can hold are the ones that I suggest using at the beginning of the words you use in your instruction when teaching beginning readers and struggling readers. I have a resource that I'll link in the caption that gives you a list of CVC words that begin with continuous sounds to help you plan your instruction with ease. This next blending strategy is one that you use if your continuous blending isn't quite working. If you have a student, which we all do at some point in time, who tends to leave off the beginning sound or change a sound or come up with a completely different word after they've blended the sounds, this is a strategy to try. This is called successive blending. You're going to start with the first sound, then move to the next sound, put those two together, hold those two sounds, and then move to the next sound. For example, in the word mat, you're going to go ma, ma, mat. What that does is it allows the students to get that first and second sound solidified and helps students who have a working memory issue. It lets them get those two solidified, and you may have to say it a couple times. Ma, ma, mat, mat. It helps students with working memory issues who have difficulty when they're trying to go to 3 or more sounds. Here's an example video of successive blending. N, A, P. What's the sound? Just those two. Ready, go. Na. Say it again. Na. Now what's this sound? Put it together. Na. What's the word?
Nap.
Good. Using these different strategies with your students can help you pinpoint and support the students where their needs are. Use continuous blending from the get-go to help students learn that natural process of blending and move on to successive blending when they start to struggle. If you found this video helpful, please tap the heart button down below.